Alrighty. Let's just tweet out the link to the stream. And we'll get going. Alright, so let's scope out the situation. So currently, top 10, slowest time is a 54.543. I was holding on to 10th until John Tita, the time-traveling prodigy in his Hyundai Genesis, has pushed me out. Here we go. So I'm currently sitting on a 54.564. So an improvement to a 56.4 would be nice. I think our opt is a 54.2. Oh, hold up. My wheel is not turned on. That'd be helpful. Yeah, so you see, there we go. Our opt is at 54.2. Actually, I'm gonna just download my Ghost. So, when I'm trying to get this like fine-tuning, I actually prefer to just get my Ghost, because I know, like, this is an open tuning race, so depending on what tune you run, you're going to be faster or slower in certain areas, and so it's better off me competing against my own tune rather than against the Ghost of someone else's, because I don't know how they have their car set up in comparison. Probably spin here. A little bit deep. Okay, you can see we lost time, but let's just continue. Get a few laps on the board before we start restarting. Slide there. Really good exit from the chicane there. Fuck turn 1 there. I find it really hard to get turn 1 consistent in time trial. I was doing a race sim earlier today and it's much easier. Thank God. It's generally why I don't like switching between doing race sims and quali. A little bit offline for this segment. Messed me up for the... See how much time I lost having to do that lift. With the setup I'm running, I can run Dunlop flat, which is a difference between my tune and the tune that was released by Dude. But I do give up a little bit more stability in second and third gear. Thankfully, from the race sim I did, I'm not getting any snap of the car at the second Dagna like I do in qualifying setup, so that was something I was like really pleased to discover. Again, not the best turn 1. Really messed up this S's section as well. So it's a fraction too early on the throttle there. I do like having this delta. So, improved by 2 tenths over this delta, and we're back in the top 10, I think. Just about. Massively better run out of the corner. Nah. Messed up again. I had to lift again. Otherwise it would have been good. The first corner wasn't great, but the Estes section was actually quite nice. A little bit deep there. Can't see how much time this cost me. Look at that, 2/10 of a second. And fuck the exit, so... It's amazing just how precise you need to be for this chicane. Just remembered my brake marker for turn 1. See if I can actually hook one up. Not the best. Came in too wide there. So my turn-in was heaps late and unsettled the car. But look, we have our op down to 54.1. As courtesy of like good final chicane a couple of laps ago on that 54.7. So it's frustrating to blow a good last sector on what was otherwise a messy lap. It's not good. It actually looks like we gained time there, despite it being a pretty awful exit. But yeah, over a quarter of a second down already. Quite frankly, we're not going to make up that time. But you can see for Spoon, there's opportunity there to make time. There's obviously opportunity at the chicane. And also on the start of the lap. I don't think I had the greatest run out of the chicane on that time I set. obviously there at the hairpin as well. So I mean, a good spoon, I got a chance to come out ahead of my ghost. That was okay. Probably not the best though. I missed the apex. It's rare. I think this is going to be too deep. Yeah. Whee! Tried to yeet it to make up for going a little bit deep, but horrible again. Probably one of the hardest tracks to time trial, to be honest. That's a good exit. Too much from there. Compromises for there, so it could be a temp down. Okay. Pretty close. See though, we didn't get as good a run for Dunlop though. Pretty horrible for Degna. Immediately caught the slide, but the revs were just dulled a little bit too much. It's a shame because I feel like I really nailed the braking for the hairpin then. Too much slide, too much slide. I did well to recover that turn in, but pretty horrible. No point going shallow. Not gonna beat the time. Might be a cut. Too deep. Managed to keep it planted, but lost a lot of time. Better exit, but revs dulled a bit. Slide. Somehow still got okay-ish exit. Not the best though. So I'm gonna have to yeet the chicane to try and set something better. Broke way too early. I mean, as far as yeets go, that was alright. Too much curb. Not enough curb. That's ending too early. Okay. It's too tight. Too loose on the rear to do that tight turn. Try and get a good run. I mean, I should know that after a week of time trialing this. And then you just get greedy and hopeful and think this will be the time I nail all that. I don't really need to nail it because on my best lap that exit off the chicane was obviously garbage. It's too tight a line. You just tell sometimes, like, the bad lap starts on the second S, and it will continue all the way to the second Degna. As you just overdrive, trying to gain back the time that you lost by just missing your apex by the slightest millimeter. About to turn off the ghost. So fucking distracting. Thanks to the 5 spam bots who have liked this stream. Yeah, so just had a little snap of oversteer coming off the curb. That's probably what happened on my best lap. go for another 15 minutes, and then I think Chubbagetty should be getting on pretty soon, so we'll do race practice. Hey, what's up, Wardopolis? You can see me set a bunch of 54-7s. Oh, that was awful. Whoops. When you press the wrong button. I just got distracted by the thoughts of Wardopolis and his Hyundai haunting my dreams. Play it again. For anyone watching, please tell me that you're as bad and inconsistent at turn 1 as what I am. I mean, I'm not this inconsistent in the race, but in time trial, I can never get the same line through there. Too much curve, goes out wide, makes that corner too tight, makes the exit there too slow. That was okay, but we are down. Little lift for confidence, and that's where we bleed the time. Slow in the mid-hairpin there. Recovered it with a risky exit. Big snap of oversteer. So let's play the game where I lose 3 attempts at the final chicane. Yeah, went deep. At least I've improved to only losing 2.5 attempts at the final chicane when I fuck it up. That's progress. That's an awful first corner. Horrendous. Gross. This is gonna be over temp down, no? Just, whatever. Turned in way too early. Alright, 5 minutes down, 10 to go. Let's try and set this. And frustratingly enough, This right here is about 4 hundredths of, 40, you know what I mean. Yeah, 40 hundredths, 4 hundredths of a second. I think that's what I want to say. I'll stay in third though. That was alright. Even that would have gotten me into the top 10. Kept me in the top 10 rather. Saw you for a second there, Ghost. Ready to distract me, turned in too late that time. Gonna bleed time now all the way to Degner. Because I had to lift. No, panicked, slowed down too early. Huge snap of oversteer there, yeah, 2 times down. Let's try and recover with a good hairpin. Not that good. That was almost too late. So one time I go too fucking early, and the next time I go too late, and the result in both of them is I lose 2 tenths of a second. How bad was my hairpin on my best lap though? I can take such a shitty entrance and exit there and still be probably within a tenth and a half with the Ghost. A super awkward spin, but I mean, I think it was probably 3 hundredths of a second down. No, I was actually up. There you go. Mistakes. No. Tried to eat. After turn 1, keep it in 3rd gear all the way up to the top of the hill. Iron Mike. Igtush, hot lapping this track is literal torture. Yeah, I know. It was built to maximize torture. Yeah, every curb here is not a friendly curb. Especially not with the setup. Yeah, Iron Mike, my tune is slightly different than the one from Dude, so I actually have 3rd shorter. Too much slide there. I don't know what happened with the back end there, first Degner rather, but we're a little bit closer, so it was very shallow to the hairpin there. Can't see the ghost, so we're inside it. Turned in too early for Spoon. And then too late for that one. So yeah, look at that. What's the time now? Every lap we've been gaining at Spoon, and this is the one where I had a chance to actually come out ahead and I lose time. .3 is you're in the Aston as well, I'm guessing. It's 10:12, so I'll give myself a couple more attempts. Fucking lifts at Dunlop. Yeah, I mean, I would have definitely been keen to try out some of the other cars. I got too wound up trying to fucking boost my ego with a top 10 time, so I've spent way too much time in this Aston now. Kind of committed to it. Getting worse. Yeah, I've done the equivalent. Well, I've done one kind of race sim in free practice and one actual race run. The tire wear is pretty bad. It's about 4 or 5 laps, and then you really fall off a cliff. So probably looking at 6 on the... Well, gonna try and make it 7 on the softs, then 7 on the mediums and 2 on the hards. Sorry, I was really paying attention there. Yeah, you could go 8 on the mediums as well. I think it's a toss-up between the 8th lap on the mediums or 8th lap on the softs and the 2nd lap on the hards. They're about the same anyway, so if you have an opportunity to undercut someone, yeah, by all means, just take that into account. It's getting further and further away. I'm not setting any blue sectors now. So let's make this last lap. We try. And then we'll jump over and see if there's any lobbies. Nah, fuck this up. Fuck this up big time. Yeah. There goes the ghost. I didn't want to turn in too early, so I slightly missed the apex of the first one, and then that kind of fucked me up for the second one, where I did go too early, so... Finding ourselves in the same situation. So close though. Well, another 54.5 to end the night. Fairly decent time, but no improvement. See if, just load back in, just check the opt. Yeah, still 54.1. Alright, I'm just gonna try one more. And we're gonna spin. So, no good. If at first you do not succeed, give up and go home. So we've got 6 people in lobbies. Let's hope that one of them is in a Suzuka lobby. And it's not just everyone in this formula thing. No? Okay, so we got Road. Who's in here? Hopefully we can get in. Otherwise, there's that one with smoke screen. But if we can get into this one, it's with all the Asian guys and Chopaghetti, I think. So it's always a little bit more enjoyable with those guys. Do we remember any of these others? Not really. Well, we have some top split drivers in here, so fuck. Interesting to see what pace they're doing. Okay, so this is fuel and tires are on. Oh, I guess I'm gonna get kicked. See, maybe someone else will leave. If we get kicked, we'll just have to go join the other one. A lot of A pluses in here. Would have been good to, I mean, there's a D here. Alright, we'll go into the other room. Hey Jude. Tizza and Kiwi 787. Ooh, good. So I was trying to exit in third. Ah, I did it again. 54.5 is a pretty decent time for one off from Smoke there. I'd probably be happy with like a 55 flat in reality. Hey Hoko, yeah, pretty good today actually. Still a bit of a headache, but the fever and shit's gone. My arm's feeling much better. About to get my ass kicked by some top split guy. Oh gosh, where was my braking for that corner? Alright, let's do this. How'd you end up finishing last night? Turned in too early. So this is probably looking to be a 55-1. Let's have a better second half of the lap. Tell you what, it's distracting fucking having Tez up there. Every time I'm looking at the apex of the corner, I can just see his little speck of a car driving. Fucking solid time there from Smoke. Yeah, 54.9. Tez must have had a bad lap. I think he fucked up Degna 1. And I fucked up both Degnas. Ugh, horrible. Can still improve. That wasn't good, but it was better. Turned into early. Tez is having an awful lap though. He might improve, but I don't think he's gonna get Smoke. He might not get me either. I think we've gone deep here, probably. Forgot we had an extra lap. Better second Degna, not so great first Degna. Deep. Cautious. I think the hairpin was bad enough that I probably lost time. Spoon was pretty cautious. The exit was a K. Chicane was fairly good, might improve. Improve, not enough to beat Tez though. Okay, back to the chat. You're one of my favorite people to run side by side with through multiple corners. I feel like if you felt better, we would have done that for a whole lap. Yeah, I mean, I didn't practice at all really, other than that 10 laps before the race. Um, I felt like my pace in that practice was okay, but then just in the actual race, I was just getting mugged left and right. And then obviously you saw that incident with the car that was lagging all over the place. And just didn't have it in me to fight back from the rear after that. But yeah, you too, man. Like, I love battling with you. You're always like leaving space, and I feel like I can always like trust you and stuff. So it makes it chill to battle with you. Yeah, I don't know whose replay were you watching in your stream? Like, I watched a little bit of the VOD back, and it looked completely fucked. I don't know if that was your replay or not, or someone else's, but yeah, it was really bad. Hey, Jokin, what's up? Just in a race here with Smokescreen, Tez, and Kiwi. So I know Kiwi's on hard tires, so we'll pull away from him. Let's just make sure we don't fuck turn one. Very hard to follow through there in the dirty air. It's not necessarily the worst thing that I've just dropped out of their slip, actually. Try and drive a little bit calmer. trouble into the lap. Dropped half her seconds. So it really seems to be Spoon and the chicane where I'm losing the majority of the time to these guys. The rest of the lap are pretty close. Did they just go side by side for turn one? Yes, they did. Big snap of oversteer there for Tez. I didn't have the greatest exit either. Horrible fucking chicane. Pushing too hard to try and stay up with these guys. That's slow. Holy shit. That was a disappointment. too busy looking at what they're doing. So I shifted down to third instead of fourth for the first Degna. And then, yeah, the rear just kind of went on the curb. Alright, let's just... Gap's 7.5, so... Let's just see how close we can keep it to that number from here on. Because I really wanted to compare my tire deck to theirs. Because we're definitely using different setups. Wasn't the gap 7 seconds? Did they just lose 3 seconds? Or am I hallucinating? Yeah, it must have been 7, because I did a 203. Yeah, she was joking. So, I mean, they're battling a little bit, but it seems like pace was about even that lap. We'll hit this lap. So if anything, I'd say maybe their tires have gone off a little bit quicker. Whether that's set up or just the little bit of battling they've been doing. We are closing the gap this lap though, quite significantly. Yeah, it was at 4.7 at the beginning of last lap. So I wonder if they'll try and do 8 laps on softs. Hopefully. Why'd I back off? Why'd I lift that? Nope, they're fitting. Alright, so I see Tez is in the lead now. Substance definitely wasn't my best one. I run it much cleaner earlier. But yeah, hopefully we can just pick up a little bit of time for these guys on this medium stint at the end of it when their tires go off. I did fucking third gear again. Oh, come on. Just driving like poo. Alright, 3.7. .6. Miraculously somehow gain time. Maybe they went. Did they go on the hards? Maybe. So I might be pitting straight away again. I don't know. Blitz it again. What the fuck? Is Tez gone? Easy to do if you've spent 7 laps behind someone as a reference and then come in there racing speed for the first time. As soon as you touch that outside curb on these setups, you're fucked. Horrible, horrible chicane there. Look at that time loss. That's going to be 3/10 by Spoon. Already 2/10. Alright, so now I just smeared my old nemesis Smoke up here. 2.7 gap. He lost 3/10 at Spoon now, so... Kiwi just quit out while I was mid-chicane. Okay, so that explains why Smoke's pace was not so great there as Spoon. He was on the hards. '90s boy band, what, Distinct? Yeah, I don't know. It's like NSYNC, right? So how many laps did Smoke just do on hards? Was it 2 or 3? Oh, Smoke, you stream sniper. Nemesis in a friendly way, dude. Like, come on, you know there's no beef. I've told you many times, there's no beef from me towards any of you guys in any serious capacity. Fuck, even, you know, me and Twitchy have, what's the word? So the word coming to my head is theoretically, but not that. Like we've shaken hands and moved past the little drama that we had last week, so metaphorically, that's the word I'm looking for. But hey guys, hit that like button if you're watching. help me out. Times are pretty bad. I know I can run 57s with the mids. For a couple of laps at least. Five watching, 6 legs. Yeah, that's very nice. I have performance anxiety now. Whenever I get into a lobby with these guys, I always drop a couple of attempts. It's nervousness, you know. I need to go see Roman Grosjean's sports psychiatrist. Get performance anxiety too. Just hearing the misses. There's pills you can take for that. I mean, fucking hell, like, I did 57.9 on my 5th lap on those tires. All these laps should have been 57s. not 58 ones. So yeah, see if someone can invent a pill that makes you go faster, or at least maximize your potential. I'd be down for that. So this is a lap my tires should start really dropping off though. After lap 5 or 6, things can go downhill pretty quickly. We're about a net 4 seconds behind Smoke at the moment, which is about where we were. After the first stop. Before the first stop, rather. So he should pull a little bit on me, like a lot more actually on me, these next 2 laps I'd imagine. Maybe get the gap down to 11 or 12 seconds would be my guess. But then his tyres will start to go off a little bit too. It's a shame he was on the hards in the middle, because it would have been nice to have a more direct comparison on the tyre wear. So we probably lost 3 tenths just there. Yeah, 58.8. You just see how much time I'm going to lose. This is, yeah, almost a second down on the first sector. Just really fall off the cliff for these couple of laps at the end of the stint. But this is a qualifying setup I'm running, because you can't switch setups in the lobby between qualifying and the race. So tomorrow we'll work on the race setup to help fix some of these tyre wear issues. Pretty confident, like, because I had to do that at Willow with the McLaren, so I kind of think I know what I have to do to get it. And it's gonna drop maybe 2 tenths a lap time. But hopefully you shouldn't have these like large 1.5, 1.6, or look at that, 2.3 second drop-offs at the end of the stints. Hopefully anyway, we'll see. Could just be talking bullshit. Yeah, so the gap went down to 12.6. Around about what I was expecting, so we'll come out 6 seconds behind. No, I'm not running Dude's setup. I'm running his transmission with a slight tweak to 2nd and 3rd gear, but the setup is my own. Though, to be honest, it's pretty similar. So definitely more grip on the hards than that last lap with the meds. So I mean, we only lost 2/10 to him on that lap. So you can see that the difference on the like the one mediums versus the new hards isn't huge. I mean, Smoke's probably a 2 or 3/10 lap quicker driver than me anyway. So you could probably say at this point that the hards are better than whatever lap mediums he's on. Unless he just had a particularly messy lap. It's always a possibility. I should be able to do a 58.5 on this lap with the hards if I hooked it up. I don't think this one's going to be though. He's had a pretty decent lap this lap. He's 7/10 up on me. But yeah, this isn't... This might even be a 59 this lap. This has been a pretty weak lap for me on the hards. Yeah, 59-1. So he finished at 32.9. That's the same as Hayata Lily had. But I think what they lost 3 seconds with some incident with Taz and maybe a little bit more from battling. So I assume Smoke could probably do a 32.05, 32.04 maybe. I don't know, my target's at 32.10. Based on the practice run I did earlier. So mine was 32.16, and that was essentially, yeah, with like a 6-second mistake. So I think I can do 32.10. Oh man. Make sure I did save that replay. Yep. I don't know if it would be worth doing the hards in the in the middle stint though. I think there's probably a good chance you'll end up in traffic, which would offset the benefit of having the mediums and the lower fuel load. Oh, everyone left to go do something else, I guess. Yeah, Jokin says catch you meta, might end up in the same race tomorrow, if not good luck. Yeah, good luck to you. I didn't know you were running actually, but yeah, it's cool if you are. I'm probably going to end up the stream anyway, so cheers for watching, and yeah, see you tomorrow then.